So you had a child with somebody you weren't married to, and then you've broken up. What happens regarding child custody and child support in that type of situation? Hi, I'm Gerald Maggio, Orange County divorce and family law attorney, and in this video I'm going to explain what paternity cases are in California and what are the steps to file in California for custody orders in a paternity case situation. So California has paternity laws that explain what the legal rights of parties are in a situation where they weren't married. If a father is determined to be the biological father, he therefore has legal rights and also has legal responsibility to support the party's child or children that they had out of marriage. Paternity can be established voluntarily by signing a declaration of paternity. It's also helpful to be on the birth certificate. Can also be established involuntarily by genetic testing to determine that the father is in fact the biological father, and therefore by court order. Once paternity is established, the father can therefore seek custody orders as well as parenting schedule orders. He also has a responsibility to support the child, so mother can seek to get child support orders to care for the child. Filing for paternity in California involves several steps, and here are some of them. Number one, gathering information. It's important to gather information about the presumed biological father, where he's located, and so on, in order to be able to then proceed to file and serve him with the documentation. Number two, determining jurisdiction. Jurisdiction to file a paternity case is generally in the county in which the child lives in. Number three, obtaining the appropriate and necessary paperwork. There are specific forms to file a petition to establish parental relationship, which is the main document in order to start a paternity case. There are other documents that are also involved. This is where an attorney can be helpful to help prepare the documentation, make sure it's properly done, and then properly filed with the court. Once the forms have been done, completed, and signed, they are then filed with the court. When they come back and they've been filed, the next step is to get the father served with the paperwork. But it's important to understand one thing here. A paternity case can be established by either mother or father. It doesn't necessarily have to just be mother. If father wants to seek custody rights, he also can file for a paternity case. So it's not specific to one party having such rights. Both parties can file a paternity case. The next issue is attending court hearings. One of the parties in a paternity case is potentially going to file to get custody and parenting schedule orders. Again, that might be mother or father. So you need to be prepared to do that. You need to file the paperwork to request that. That's pursuant to filing a request for order with the court. The court will then schedule a hearing, which both parties will attend. And before that, under California state law, the court will require both parties to attend the mediation at the court to see if an agreement can be worked out regarding any of the custody requests. And that needs to happen before the hearing. Finally, the most important issue is the parties need to then follow any court orders made. Parties can either come to an agreement as to the terms of the custody and the parenting schedule, and that can be turned into court orders that are specific and that both parties will then need to follow. It can also be pursuant to orders made by the court. Orders are orders in the end, so whether the parties agree to it and then filed it with the court, or whether the judge made the orders, they are still court orders that need to be filed, and not following them is a contempt of a court order and something you want to avoid doing. You want to follow the court orders, and you want to work together with the other parent to co-parent, and the more you do that, the less likely you're going to ever have to go to court again. I'm Gerald Maggio, Southern California divorce attorney. If you have a situation where you're going through a child custody paternity case, or you're potentially going to in the future, feel free to contact us for a free consultation where we'll go through and explain your rights and explain what the next steps would be in your situation. If you like the information on this video, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel at the end of this video for more helpful information about family law issues. See you next time.